Yeah, I guess you could say we did. We've finally done it. We've cured loneliness. To develop this cure, it took years of research, testing, trying radical new ideas and things which were considered taboo within the pharmaceutical industry. We really had to think outside of the box to achieve what they said was not possible. Our animal studies have been 100% successful, and it is now time for us to move on to human trials. My name is Sean, and I am very lonely. I guess you could say I've been lonely for a very long time now. My friends all moved away. It's so hard to find friends. Sometimes I think I'm going to be lonely for the rest of my life, and this makes me very sad. When I hear about new drug to make loneliness go away, I get very excited because being lonely is so very painful. Now, Sean, you do understand that once you take this pill, there's no going back. Yes, I understand. With this pill, you will never feel lonely again. Tastes like blue. Do you feel high or more energetic, euphoric? No, I just don't feel lonely anymore. This is promising, Juan. Very good. Yes. We're still going to monitor you at your house over the next few days just to make sure that there's no unwanted side effects. Good one. Or they fall down. Sean, what are you doing? Oh, I'm just washing the dishes with my favorite sponge. I see. Check. Hey, Sean. What are you doing? Are you playing chess by yourself? No, I'm playing with the pieces. I'm just setting up the pieces. I see. Knock, knock. Orange. 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 Sean, are you speaking to yourself? No? There's nobody here. Then who are you doing knock-knock jokes with? I'm just practicing them. After all this time, I realized something about myself. I'm really good at ping pong. Woo! Unfortunately, there isn't a pill that can cure loneliness. And even if there was, who are we kidding here? If there was such a pill. You can't cure loneliness with a pill. So how do we cure loneliness? Before I get into that, let me just say something about loneliness. Loneliness is hard. It affects so many of us, and almost every one of us at a certain point of our life. When you're lonely, when bad things happen, there's no one to vent to. When good things happen, it doesn't have as much meaning because you can't share it with people. Loneliness isn't about being around people, because you can be around people and still feel loneliness. Loneliness is about not being heard, not connecting with people, not having the same person that you vibe with. So how do we get these people that we can connect with into our lives? It boils down to our dialogue, because ultimately this is how we meet new people. It starts with small talk. And how is the weather? How are your days going? Things like this. People don't really get to know you very well through small talk. We got to turn the small talk into big talk, because ultimately the people that we connect with will share similar values to what we have. Because you're not going to connect with every single person out there. How are we going to meet people if we don't talk to them? And how are we going to talk to people without appearing creepy or clingy or needy? Finding those common interests through threads. A vital tool to get people into your life that you can connect with is conversational threading. I made a video about conversational threading earlier, but if you didn't see it, really quick, conversational threading is when you give people threads to your responses. Instead of saying good when someone says, how was your day? You say, how was your day? Oh, it's pretty good. I got to play racquetball earlier with my friends, and later I'm going to watch my favorite TV show, The Great British Baking Show. See, by saying these two things, racquetball and The Great British Baking, it gives someone to pull onto these threads. Oh, you like The Great British Baking Show? I like that show too. Why do you like it? Oh, I love to bake. I love the British accents. I've always wanted to visit that country, and now you guys have things to go off of. So try to incorporate these threads into your conversations wherever you go, and hopefully you can meet someone that you can connect with. That's the first part. Another part is seeing people frequently. You can have someone that you connect with and you see them just once in a while, but when you're with them, you don't feel lonely. But you only see them, say, once a month. That's not going to cure your loneliness. You need to see this person frequently, which is when people play hobbies or do hobbies. Having a hobby allows you to see these people that make you feel connected frequently. Whether that hobby is a sewing class, improv class, playing ultimate frisbee, golf, tennis, working out, CrossFit. Maybe you like to join a book club or do yoga or teach mindfulness. There's the amount of hobbies is endless. Look around your area on apps such as Meetup to find someone that you can connect with. I'm still toying with this one in my own head, but I think a way to cure your loneliness, or at least make it seem easier, is to have a solid spiritual grounding. Knowing your place in this realm and what you're meant to do. If you have an understanding of why you're here and what you're meant to do, I think that can really help you feel comfortable about being alone on those times that you are alone. Ultimately, it comes down to finding your purpose. Spiritually speaking, in short, you can be around people and still feel lonely. Lonely is about not connecting with people. The key to connecting with people is giving them what is important to you. And people can't read your mind, so you must speak your thoughts to people. And I suggest using conversational threading in our small talk. Eventually, these small talks can turn into big talk. It's learning when to give people threads as well as to when to pull on other threads. In all of your interactions, master this ability, and as it's a numbers game, as you meet people throughout your life, you can connect through dialogue, through speech, because that's ultimately how we meet people. Then, once we've identified the people that we enjoy the company with, it's seeing them frequently. And having a hobby is a great way to do this. Hopefully you too can form a hobby, or if there isn't one already, join that specific hobby yourself. I like to say that curing loneliness would be easy, but it's not. It's really hard. It takes a lot of time and devotion to consistently meet with people and to change our dialogue and give people threads. It's a lot of work. If you want to lose weight or get buff, it's a lot of work. You gotta eat properly, be dedicated, work out, do exercise, lift weights. If you want to get good at a hobby, you have to practice, buy the equipment, set time out of your schedule to do the thing. If you want to cure your loneliness, it's also a lot of work. But with fitness, with your hobby, having a person that you can connect with on a common ground is priceless. Because now you have friends, a connection. Even if it's only one person, having that person in your life that you see frequently is so important. It's actually one of our hierarchy of needs to fill this gap of loneliness. If we don't have this, then we don't feel complete. If you are lonely and you also don't have any hobbies, then now is the time to start looking for a hobby.